Y'all, it is Saturday, April 18th. Welcome to the vlog. This is a compilation of what I've been up to over the last couple of weeks or so. But before we jump into the vlog, I just wanted to say hello and give you a quick update and kind of a rundown on what you're about to watch in today's vlog. So first up, we have me trying to skirt around a gym membership. I decided that I was going to start looking for trails, because in Massachusetts there are tons of trails. I found one by my home and I wasn't really impressed. So I'm just going to bite the bullet and get a Orange Theory. Sorry, I keep looking up because there's this couple that keeps looking into this garage space. There's a fence over there and I'm just wondering what they're doing. Anyway, I'm probably going to bite the bullet, get a gym membership or an Orange Theory membership preferably, because I don't have time to be putzing around the gym trying to figure out what to do. Because y'all, I went to the doctor the other day about an unrelated issue, and the doctor that I typically see was unavailable, and I ended up seeing another doctor, and he was an older guy, and he was like, so you're overweight, what are we doing about that? Fat. I was so embarrassed, y'all. And these are words that, like, I did not grow up hearing, you know? Like, I only became overweight since getting pregnant and having my now child. And it's like I know why I haven't been able to lose the weight, because I really wasn't trying. But, yeah, hearing it said aloud by someone else kind of, like, lit a fire under my ass. So, yeah, I ended up, you know, at this nearby trail, and maybe I'll go again, you know, on a warmer day in the spring or summer. But when I was there last, like, it wasn't giving me the zhuzh I was looking for. So there's that. There's a quick grocery haul. And y'all, Hinge did me so dirty. So I decided to re-download Hinge for like the 50th time in my life. And things were going great. I was matching with all sorts of people from all walks of life, different demographics. And, you know, I was getting excited because we're in spring, summer's around the corner, and I'm like, okay, maybe I can get some dates lined up, you know, meet some new people, broaden my connections. Tell me why within not even maybe 8 to 10 hours of having Hinge, I was hit with a violation.
Get out of here. Get out of here, man.
They don't even specify what the violation is. They just send you their terms of use agreement. So who the hell's reading 800 pages? Not me. And then they eventually send you they give you the opportunity to appeal. I wasn't thinking anything of it, so I just wrote like a simple message. I'm not sure, you know, what it is that I did. Please reinstate my account, something like that. Because how can I appeal something that, how can I appeal for something if I don't know what it is that I did? Like, that's just weird. Like, you have to know what it is you did wrong, what you're in violation of, to then kind of support why they should overturn their decision to ban your account, right? I probably shouldn't have sent such a short, simple response, because, honey, they hit me with banned. Well, not that language exactly, but they essentially said they were upholding their decision. So I don't know what I did. I'm so pissed because I feel like Hinge is one of the better apps. Facebook dating, forget about it. If you guys have never tried Facebook dating, don't even look in that direction. I don't care how bad Tinder gets or how bad Hinge or the others get. Facebook dating is for the birds, so that's out of the equation. Bumble, I think you have to reach out to men first. I'm old school. I don't really like that idea. And then Tinder's very much giving hookup, and no. So if you guys have ever been banned by Hinge, or if you know someone that has and they kind of got an explanation as to what happened, please let me know. I will say that I tried to ban all exes, anyone in my contacts, and yeah, the conversations I was having were pretty light. It was like very surface level. Hey, happy Saturday. Hey, how are you? Where in Massachusetts do you like? Very simple conversation. So why I was banned? No idea. So there's that. So I'm going to talk a little bit about the Hinge debacle. And what else? Easter. So I took my little one to the Science Museum in Boston, the Children's Science Museum in Boston. He had a ball. You know, that's a great place to take kids because they can truly be themselves and parents don't feel as judged. Like all the kids are feral in there. So that was cool. Overall, I think Massachusetts is becoming a little bit easier to deal with now, just because the weather's warming up. Today's not a good example of that. We had temperatures in the 80s maybe like a day or two ago, and we had like a little stretch of that. Now we're back into probably the 60s, high 50s. So yeah, hence the reason why I brought out my mom jacket again, because it's a little nippy. But yeah, you guys, I wanted to say hello. I am heading to the outlets now. I need to hit up a real mall in Boston, because going to the outlets and TJ Maxx and Marshalls is not really helping me. I can't find anything, but I think that's like everywhere now. Remember when we used to be able to go to TJ Maxx and Marshalls and get a cute outfit? You can't do that anymore. I used to love picking up cute coordinating sets by Nicole Richie at TJ Maxx and Marshalls. They don't even sell that anymore. They have a lot of her jewelry, like her costume jewelry, but as for clothing, non-existent. And not to belabor the point about me being overweight, but clothes just aren't fitting the same way they used to. Actually, no, that's not entirely true. Zara does have pieces, but why does everything in Zara start at $45? Their quality has not improved. So why does everything start at $45? That's another topic for another day. Anyway, you guys, sit tight, watch today's vlog, comment down below. Let's talk, let's have some fellowship, and roll the tape. Welcome to the vlog. We are getting some spring weather here in New England, so I thought I would take a walk, specifically on a trail not too far from my home. So let's go. So this trail is nearby or on the property of the National Shrine of Our Lady of La Salette's property. This place is huge, and it also has an eerie feeling. I think there may have been an old hospital on the property, but as you can see, nobody's here. So see, it looks like they're doing some construction here, but I think folks are going down here. All right, this is the entrance. It's pretty muddy, so I'm gonna have to walk on the side here. I'm sorry to realize Massachusetts has a lot of these little trails. I should probably watch where I'm going, because apparently there's snakes in here. Looks like there's someone down there. I would hate to get turned around in this place. What the fuck? Child, this branch attacked me. These are the wetlands. You guys hear that? What is that? It's so loud. Home, I ended up running to the grocery store to pick up a couple of items. My son comes back to me tomorrow for a couple of days. So I need to get his favorite yogurt, some fruit, some baked chips. He's into chips now, but I try like to avoid chips that are fried. And yeah, I was going, oh my child, I need to do these dogs tonight. Can you refer to your fingers as dogs? I don't know, but they need to be done tonight. I was gonna make some ground beef and sweet potato because I really need to be snatched by summertime. I need to drop at least 25 pounds. I think I could do it, but it's late. That walk took a lot longer than I anticipated it to. I ended up speaking to 2 elderly people for like 30 minutes. I asked them one question and then they kind of just roped me in for the longest conversation, which was okay. I'm sure they just wanted to talk. And you know, a lot of times when people get to the later stages in life, they just want to have a conversation with people, you know? So, where is that? By the way, this is a yogurt that my son loves. This yogurt is $7. Don't ask me why. And there are only 4 in the pack, but he absolutely loves this yogurt. It doesn't have any sugar in it and it's organic, so why not, right? But this is what I'm gonna be having tonight. This is Scott and John seafood expertise, born in Maine. Have you guys ever tried these frozen dinners? They are so good. So good. And just the right amount of food. Like, a lot of times frozen food can leave you feeling kind of like unfulfilled or still hungry. Not this. This will hit the spot. So let's do a quick haul of what I bought. So I also got some popcorners. We're gonna try that. He hasn't tried popcorners before. So we'll see if he likes that. Some croissant, as he likes to call them. We got some Annie's, mac and cheese, some mayo. Yes, I love mayo. I can make rice, don't judge me, but sometimes, like, if I'm in a rush or if he's super hungry, I just like to have some quick minute rice on hand because he gets hangry. I got some sweet potatoes. I like the Japanese sweet potatoes better than the regular sweet potatoes, but those were on sale. 2 avocados. I forgot to clip the digital coupon for these grapes, and this ended up being $6. I am so mad at myself, and the customer service desk was already closed. Panera bread sourdough. These are gummy bears that I picked up earlier. And we got some bananas. And that's it. Let's get a sew-in. Hey you guys, I am back home. I look a mess. My eyes were burning while I was driving and I ended up rubbing my eyes and now the mascara is all over my face. And yeah, this is the final product. I opted for 16 inches. These are 2 bundles. I got rained on slightly, so it doesn't look as nice as it did when I left the salon. I originally had plans to go to Providence tonight, but child, I was in that salon for 5 hours for sewing. Can you believe? I don't know what took so long this time around. I mean, my stylist does a good job, but I was there for a long time. So needless to say, I'm not going anywhere. I want to be well rested because I am probably going to take my son out for some Easter festivities tomorrow, and he's going to come back to me around 9 a.m. So I just want to make sure I'm not a complete zombie. But in other news, tell me why I just re-downloaded Tinder not even 12 hours ago and I've been banned. I don't know what I did. I sent maybe 2 messages and I'm banned. The conversations were very light. 2 guys reached out to me and I responded to both of them. And now I'm banned. If you guys have any insight into what possibly could have happened, I would love to know because I am just so confused right now. And I'm disappointed because I get likes, not to toot my own horn, I do get a decent amount of likes on these dating sites. Influx of likes from men that actually were physically appealing. So I was super excited about that. And now I have to start all over again. I'm assuming, well, hopefully, once my appeal is approved, putting that out in the universe, I don't have to recreate an account or just activate the same one I had. But oh my gosh, is this a sign? In any case, stopped at Walmart on my way home and I picked up, look at this little Easter basket thingamajig. My son is gonna be happy to see that. And then I also picked up some eggs. He doesn't eat candy. Funny enough, he doesn't like the taste of candy. So I'm just gonna hide these eggs and he'll find them, and then I'll probably take him to either the aquarium or the zoo. It's pretty late, it's almost 11 o'clock. So I'm gonna just clean up a little bit. I have some laundry to fold back here. I'm gonna straighten up and hide these eggs. Wowzers! What's in there?
I want it.
Okay.
But I want it open. I want it to open it.
All right, let me help you. Wowzers! Okay, let's try again.
Mommy. Mommy, 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 mommy.
Oh, there's more tape. Let's see.
Wowzers!
Wowzers! You gotta take the plastic off. All right, let me help you clean up.
Wowzers! It's a cow!
A barn, a pond, cows.
Meow, meow. Meow.
He's gonna drop off some, what? What are you gonna give the cows? You're gonna give the cows some lettuce to eat?
Yeah.
Where's the lettuce? Good job. And the horses need hay. These are hay.
Where's a horse?
No, 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 no. What are you eating? Is it good? It's a big boat, right? We ended up going to the Children's Museum in Boston. And fun fact, if you show up after noon, like after 12 p.m., tickets are only $1. I must say this was the best $2 ever spent. He was free to roam as he pleased. Kids were not necessarily on their best behavior at all times, but it was definitely a judgment-free zone, helping me drive? which was nice. He had an amazing time.
Hey,
When we got home, he took what felt like a 4-hour nap. 10 out of 10 would recommend. Where do you want the plane to go?
To go to Florida.
All right, we gotta wait for the pilot to start the plane. It's hot? You gotta be careful. Oh my goodness. All right, so it's Monday, and guess who doesn't have electricity? Me. So I'm working out of a local cafe. All right, so I'm gonna end this vlog here. Thank you all for watching. Subscribe if you haven't done so. Bye.